Greetings from Florida. Today we're working on a Mercedes E-Class. Includes the 420, 430, 300, 320. It's the right rear we're working on, changing the window regulator. The clip's speeded up to double time. So you're going to remove that handle cover. And there's a screw behind that, and there's a screw behind that right there. One screw that holds that chrome trim piece on the right hand side. Taking out the two screws there and there. I took off the light at the bottom. There's a little light at the bottom with a couple connectors. And then try to get something behind where the clips are, because when you pull off the panel, the clips are definitely going to come. The clips and the attaching part that goes onto the panel are definitely going to come off. So do it as best you can. You may want to glue them back on. I think I only lost one of them on this one. I'm going to take off the cable that goes to the chrome handle, and I'm going to pop out this plate right here to unplug it. Sorry about the light. It was just the way it went that day. So we'll take that off, move it aside. I'm going to peel off the paper for you so you can see what we're getting to. A little bit of WD-40 on the two up and down channels on the side. Good idea. So now I've got to get the glass out of the way. And yeah, I took off the seal strip right there, the belt molding. This can be a little tricky. Oh, there it is. Oh. If this is beneficial to you, if this video helps you out, do me a favor and like it. That will help other people find it as well. Thanks. The back windows are different than the front windows. The front windows uses an arm type regulator, the steel regulator. It's a little more complicated to change, but they don't have as many problems with it. The back ones, the plastic that holds the bracket that goes on the glass comes off. You need to change the regulator. You may find these on my website, upanddownmainstreet.com. So I got the glass up, I put the suction cup on it. I'm now not sure what I was taking off there. Oh, yeah, there's a plastic clip on the bottom of where the glass channel is. And that's what holds the sash, the guide that goes on, the clip that goes on the sash, the guide that goes on the sash. So you need to take that off, save it. Then you can put the glass up. And now there's 4 rivets that hold the regulator to the door. Unplug it. You'll need to pop out using an awl or punch. Pop out the center point of the rivets, the mandrel of the rivets. And then you can drill out. Now I'm going to drill them a little bit bigger. I'm going to drill them a 1/4 inch and I'm going to drill holes, larger holes on the replacement regulator at a 1/4 inch, because I have 1/4 inch regulator rivets, which are good size and tight. This is really designed for a slightly smaller rivet. I just didn't have them. I don't use them. I just use the 1/4 inch ones, so that's what I'm doing. So taking that out. Clean out whatever's left inside the door. Get the new regulator. There's 2 torque screws that hold the motor to the regulator. Pretty easy to take off. Just take off the motor, put it on the new regulator. I may or may not have shown you an opportunity to see what I did, but you know how to do it. It's not that complicated. There you go. Now you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm putting it back down again so I can screw it back in. And you also might not see this, but I'm drilling out the 4 holes where the rivets go in. I'm drilling them out to be a little bit larger. Drilling out those holes as well to make sure that they're clean. And there we go. Now I'm drilling out the ones on the regulator itself. Oh, and if you don't want to use rivets, if you don't have a rivet gun like that, you could put it back together with some small nuts and bolts. In which case you don't need to loosen the holes. Going back to the car, probably to get some rivets. Had to pull out that little clip right there a little bit so it would fit. Now there's 2 ways to put this back on. What I'm doing now is putting the rivets in first, and then I'm going to go ahead and lower the glass to put the clip onto the track, onto the sash of the glass. I could have put the glass down, slid that clip onto the sash, and then riveted it back together. The reason I did it this way was because a lot of times when you pop off those rivets, they'll hit the back of the glass and they might scratch the glass a little bit, scratch the tinting. So that's why we did it this way, but both ways are okay. And now I got to go turn on the car. And what I didn't realize was his driver's childproof lock wasn't working, so the back button wasn't working at all. So I'm bringing it down, and then once you get it down far enough, you can get it down all the way, you can tilt the glass just enough to get the clip onto the track, onto the sash of the glass. Which I did right there, I'm doing right there. Putting the seal strip, the belt molding back on. Don't forget to put that clip back on. It's what keeps the guide in place. Just pops in. And here I found out that the switch wasn't working, so I'm going to do it from the center console. It's fine. Need a little Gorilla Tape for that. Again, the way YouTube works, if you like this video, it will help other people to find it. So do your fellow man or woman a favor and like this video if it was helpful. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask on the YouTube page. I'll be glad to answer any questions on the YouTube page. Feed the 2 wires that go to the light at the bottom through the panel right there. Don't forget to put the cable that goes to the handle back on so you can get out of the car. And I'm pretty sure that the rest of this you can watch if you'd like and you'll figure it out. So thanks again for watching and have a good week.